Is Ohio a hobby? Yes. It's an acquired taste at the very least. It's like your first time that you ever drink coffee or whatever, you know? You gotta, ooh, don't know if this is my thing. But I'm assuming it's the same with Ohio. At some point you're like, you know what? Okay. I think this is the brightest color I'm gonna do. It's not an acquired taste, it's Stockholm Syndrome. Whoa, dude, I don't even know what's wrong with Ohio and why Ohio is a meme, but that's very funny. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah. Gonna add like a little bit of a... Is this too much, you think? If we kind of follow the edge here. Yeah, it's looking pretty smooth. Gotta tidy up the right side a little bit better. Maybe I have to go even brighter for the edge over here. Oh, we should use a smaller brush. We go brighter every time we do anything. At some point, everything is white. I think we'll go all the way up with this. Gonna just frame it in some areas.
Happy weekend, everyone. Low high.
What's going on, Cedric? Happy weekend to you too, dude. Tiny little bit of wet blending. Okay. It's getting there. It is getting there. Go slightly brighter over here too. Boom. Boom! Gotta be a little careful here. Yo, Mickey!
Happy Friday to the beautiful and sexy people of chat and to the beautiful and sexy why play Monster Hunter, the game everyone else is playing when I can paint a sexy ghetto lady instead. God Emperor Lowko. Much love.
Wow, no one's ever called me that, but I can see where you're coming from, Mickey. Should I also play Monster Hunter? Is that what you're saying? I've had a bunch of people ask if I can play it. I mean, we can definitely go check it out. I was planning on doing a little bit of StarCraft casting and then some crab game. Okay, just the outer fold still. I'm determined Lowko does the opposite of what his viewers want to see him play because he knows it makes them salty. I mean, there's like 2 people that have asked me about, you know, you're included in the 2, Grimney. Maybe 3 people that have asked me about Monster Hunter. Most people don't really care that much. It seems like a lot of people tune whatever. You don't want me to play Monster Hunter? Oh. We have an anti-Monster Hunter in the chat. I should play Total War Warhammer instead. Or, hear me out. We play a game called StarCraft 2, and then we play Crap Game. Where you play as a little crap. I need to re-establish a little bit of the shading there. We'll do so in a bit. Just gonna go around the edge here. I mean, I recently played a lot of Minecraft. I wasn't planning, like, if I was not streaming, there's no way I would have played Minecraft. actually had a great time. Yeah, that was really fun. What's going on, Robba? You haven't caught a painting stream in ages? Well, I am just going to be switching games in just a moment, but you caught a little bit of it. Still counts, still counts. Yeah, I want to reestablish the shadow over there from... We're gonna be switching games, Grimney. That's what we're gonna do. Warhammer is a game. Everything's a game. Life is a game, Grimney. Okay. Sorry, no, I was just trying to paint. Here we go. This is where we're at right now, Chet. I did all of the red today, so all of the orangey red. We'll let it dry fully, but that is all new. Blood curtains. Yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased with how this turned out here. Maybe we can add a little bit more of a recessed shade over here, because I did relayer a bunch of it. Just a little bit. Red was a good choice, right? Yeah, I agree. I think the turquoise would have looked cool, but I think this looks a little bit better. You think it's a bit too orangey? You think it should be royal red? I could wash it with like a very bright contrast paint, for example. We'll let it dry fully and then decide next time. Okay. So on the other camera, let me see. Just to put it in perspective. Can we stop focusing on my head? Don't look at my head. There we go.
I start Lowko's stream and first thing I see is a female lower body. Low hot.
I mean, it's questionable whether or not this is male or female, but... Hello. There we go. Thank you very much, Sagittarius, for the support. So we also did a little bit of the cape. The spines. Just a little bit of the highlighting. Hello. It's difficult to get this camera to focus on things in the middle of the screen. It's really trying to find my face. But it's going to look like this. Yeah, we can definitely glue this on when it's done. But it'll be a while until it's done. I mean, I kind of feel like we're cruising though. I've only really painted this for maybe 5 hours. Not really that long yet. We've been making good progress. The peacock is starting to come together, yes. Lionel looks so good. No, this is a slightly different miniature. I have finished Lionel Johnson. If you haven't seen the streams in a little bit, I can show you the finished product of Lionel. Let me see. Mr. Johnson. The people are asking for my Johnson again. I see how it is. I guess it's Friday. Here's Lionel Johnson, the mini I was painting a few weeks ago. I am very, very happy with how this thing turned out. Even managed to paint his face, which was a bit tricky. I think the shield turned out really nice. I like the cape. Yeah. Very, very cool little project. Don't know if Dexcessa is gonna look as cool. Yeah, this is Age of Sigmar. This is 40k. But anyways, we'll let her dry. And obviously she's gonna have a lot of gold details on her too, plus a lot of gems. Like there's 1,000,001 gems. All over like the inside of these things. So this is all going to be gold, and then the gems are obviously going to be gemmy. So that'll be a little bit of a painting project. And then obviously she also has like the belt buckle right over here. There's a gem right over there on her chest. There's one right underneath the bra. There's a gem right over there on her forehead. So this is where, like these little holes in the back is where the cape will attach into. So there's little dots right over here too. It's gonna be a bit of work. Guys, I have glued her back onto her base because she didn't want to sit on the base. But no worries, I have glued her back down, and we are in a pretty good spot right now, I think. Yesterday I did all of the orange. I think it turned out okay. Same for like the little loincloth. I think that one also looks pretty good. So today we're gonna do some more of the purple. I have already highlighted this one over here. Haven't yet highlighted that one. So we're gonna try and do the back of these cloaks and then the back of that one too. I don't wanna paint for too long today because we've got games to complete and things to do, but I wanted to do a little bit of painting, you know? I wanted to do just a little bit of painting. Maybe like an hour or so. Generally speaking, whenever I say about an hour or so, it's gonna be longer than that, but anyway. We will see. We're not really in any rush. Gonna take a little bit of that, which is the original base coat. A very dark purple. And then we're also gonna highlight with a little bit more Slaanesh gray. Places to go, people to visit, games to play. Well, not so much the places to go and the people to visit, but we do have games to play, yes. I did not clean my water, did I? Hold up, guys. I gotta get some clean water. Are you guys gonna be okay if I just leave her right over here? Here, I'll leave you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'll be back in like 10 seconds. You can look at her, okay? Maybe I need to put Subway servers on the side or something. That way you guys can follow along. Hey, Milo. Milo's laying down like he wants me to paint him like one of his French girls. It is a look. Very seductive cat. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I have returned. Did we make it? Everybody stayed? Okay, good, good, good. The palette is looking real fancy, by the way, with the colors from yesterday. I didn't clean it. I like my palette dirty. Well, I just needed to go and grab some clean water. That's why it didn't take long. So first, let me see. Maybe I can actually bump up the brightness a little bit over here. There we go, just a tad. First off, I want to do some relayering for the splotchy spots. There's a couple of little splotchy areas here that I am not too fond of, where the wash has settled a little bit too much. I actually think I went a little too ham on some of the washed areas. Anyways, we want to relayer some of the flat parts rather, just to make a little bit more of a tidy look. But I think I've gooped it up a little too much in some of the areas. We can tidy all of it up relatively easily though, but I have created some texture. I don't think it's the end of the world. What games are we playing this weekend, chat? Are we playing any games? What if we're not playing any games? That would be a problem. I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Monster Hunter Wilds in a moment. That's the plan. What about you though, chat? Any plans? Any games you're gonna check out? You are done playing games? That's not good. Avowed? Okay. You're gonna watch me play games? Okay. You caught a cold from your kids? Oh no. You're playing World of Warcraft? Getting a cold from your kids sounds like the worst game to play. Mixing a little bit of the Nanon oil, which is what I used for the shading, into this color here too. I'll try and smooth out this this smudge a little bit. You also have a cold? Dude, somehow, some way, knock on wood, I have been avoiding getting sick so far this year reasonably well. I had a few days where I was feeling a little crappy, but I feel like most of the people in close proximity to me have been pretty sick. A lot of people that were like not feeling great and people that have been feeling ill for like weeks at a time. I must have had it too at this point, but it's not been too bad. Luckily, you also got it from kids, but it's because you're teaching kids? I think Sagittarius is the same thing, no? We have quite a few teachers in the chat, actually. What if you guys are actually colleagues? Dude, that would be sick. You find out you work at the same school. All these years. Yeah, they are well aware of the skibbities and I don't know, whatever else is going on, and you know. You work in a school in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of schools in the world, Chad, believe it or not. You work in Hawaii? Oh. I think you win this one, Kelstar. I don't know where Sagittarius lives, but it says Dia Sagittarius. So I'm assuming it's somewhere in Deutschland, or at least some German-speaking place. Meaning that Hawaii probably wins. Yeah, you got owned. You got absolutely owned. Gonna mix the two colors together a little bit for the first highlight here. Gonna leave this one a little bit more thick. Casually doxing his cheddars. Well, I mean, his name is Dear Sagittarius. My German isn't great, but... You're up pretty late though. Isn't it like super late in Hawaii? Am I crazy? This is not a very Hawaii-friendly time slot to be streaming in. Am I a fan of the German language? Oh, absolutely. There's no more beautiful language than German. I think we all know that. Talk about this every time you come into the chat. It's 2 a.m. right now. Ay. I'm not very good at remembering those sorts of details, I will be honest with you. Yeah, that's true. You do always leave very quickly. I guess that explains it, huh? Hawaii time slot, not ideal. Although I heard Hawaii is amazing though. So, you know, you win in that department. Other than maybe the volcanoes and stuff. What time is it for me? It is currently almost 1 p.m. I generally try to start my streams around noon to 1 p.m. Central European time on Twitch. And then I usually go live a few hours later on YouTube. CET best time zone? Oh, 100%, yes. Hawaii is amazing, but super duper expensive. It's 2K a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. Ay. That's a lot of money. Yo, with us. Thank you for the 90-month resub, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I stream for about 8 hours at a time, 7 to 8 hours usually. So I am live for quite a while, but there are just simply some time zones that are a little tricky. I could only solve this by streaming 24 hours instead, but sadly I rolled a human in this IRL playthrough and it's difficult to pull that sort of thing off, you know? Yo, have a good one, Kelstar. I should do a subathon? No, I don't really want to do a subathon, I'm afraid. I don't think that's a good idea for me. I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Sleeping on stream just in general creeps me out, dude. We can do 24-hour streams. Sure, that's an option. But being live for a month at a time? No, thanks. I rated Infernal Brush at the end of my stream yesterday, and I was watching him paint for a little bit. I feel like a lot of people that watch those streams don't realize how freaking hard it is what most people do, dude. Like, the guy is so freaking clean. I was very impressed. I guess that's what happens when you do miniature painting for, you know, decades. Just get good. Yeah, I feel like that's the way to do it, Falcon. But also subathons, like, it used to be people are live 24/7, right? But now it's kind of like turned into like, I'm just live for a long time and you sub a lot. You're thinking about doing something very rare for you? Subscribe? Ooh. What a beautiful day, foe. You guys could always just sub a lot and then we don't go live 24/7. How about that, Chad? I feel like sub a lot is better than subathon. How about that? My favorite part is when I see VTubers do a subathon and they are sleeping on stream, aka their avatar is. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's kind of lame. But also sleeping on camera is kind of lame, so you know. I should put Lenny on the camera and go to sleep. The thing is, I spend a lot of time as well doing things that aren't streaming, you know? A lot of it, I guess, is streamable, but it's just a little awkward and I don't really like the idea of it. I have a life outside of streaming. Not much, I'll be honest, but I do notice that I do best when I follow the same routine, basically day in and day out. And that does involve a whole lot of time spent with just myself, or I guess Laurent, but I don't think if I would be perpetually online, it would do particularly well for me. I mean, it's a fun idea. Maybe one day I'll reconsider, but right now I'm not really down. Okay, we added some highlights. It's pretty good. I think we go a little bit brighter. If I could upload my brain to the cloud, absolutely. I mean, assuming the people in control, you know, that's the main concern. I'm not so much concerned about uploading my, no. I will live forever, dude. Just transport my brain into another body. Mixing in a little bit of the very pale off-white. Just for a slightly brighter highlight. Just on like the brightest corners. Okay. I know Apatry has been doing a subathon, right? He's on like 40-something days now. He's been live for like 40-something days. That's too much, bro. That's too much. I mean, for me anyway. We are painting Dexcessa. This is a Slaaneshi mini. You have seen that correct. This is where we are right now. Here's the peacock cloak that's gonna go onto her back. Speaking of which, actually, I need to do some highlighting on this one too, now that I have this color out. I wanted to use Slaaneshi Gray, which is this gray that I'm using right now. It's a Citadel color, to highlight the spines. So I don't really know exactly what part of it, but at least the edges, at least like the tips. I did that up a little bit. You guys are very good at recognizing Slaanesh miniatures, yeah. Wonder why that is, chat. Suspicious is all I'm saying. Simp. Sorry. If you guys could be a Slaanesh cult, I think the odds of that happening would be quite big. Yeah.
Hello everyone.
What's going on, Foe? Thank you. Foe, would you be a cult member of the Slaaneshi cult? This is the god of excess in every way. There's a lot of excessiveness. Let's just leave it at that. It won't be long until the Emperor's Children are released? Yeah. Did they release the pre-orders for the Fulgrim model? Oh, was that the 24 months? Oh, snap. I didn't even realize. Thank you for the 2-year resub, dude. That's a very long time. I think I may have mentioned it, but I didn't realize that we needed to do the round of Kleppas. One sec, the audience wait for just, hold up. Thank you very much, Foe. Bam! I can't clap because I'm holding it, but that's okay. Appreciate you. Ooh. Huh? Look at what Lauren got me, chat. In a whiskey glass, nonetheless. No, I believe this is ginger? It's a ginger shot. Do we do ginger shots, chat? How gingery is the ginger shot? All right. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty gingery. Ooh. Is it pleasant? I do like the taste personally, but also it burns my throat nice and good. As somebody who does a lot of talking, I notice it does help. Good alternative would be whiskey, but that goes with an entirely, different array of potential problems. Why does my hair look like I'm on crack? What? My hair looks like I'm on crack? I mean, I could get a haircut, sure, but it's okay, dude. Let me see. I'm actually quite happy with how this has come along already. I feel like we don't even, we obviously need to do all of the details on it, but I feel like we've done quite well in a relatively short amount of time. I look tired? Oh, come on. People have not told me I look tired in a long time. Okay. This purple is looking pretty nice, I think. What do you guys think of the highlights on this? We have to make sure that we spray it with a matte varnish. It'll look way better. But right now there's a little bit of gloss in it. I will do it with a... But I think this is mostly done, to be honest, man. It's good. I can't really complain about it too much. I'll have to try and add a bit of a highlight as well to the bottom cloaks. Tidy some of it up again after all of the orange, because I did spill over the sides a bit. It looks pog. That's what we're going for, dude. I ask myself, does this look pog? If no, we paint more. If yes, we stop. That's how I approach painting in general. Does Luke pog? If no, stop. Reassess? Paint. I don't think we really need to highlight the bottom of the cloak, right? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Nah, I think it's okay for me to like not highlight the bottom section of it, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do so. Maybe I can kind of do a little bit over here. This fold can maybe use like a tiny little brighter area. Try to mix a little spot here. A little puddle. Now, I'm not planning on picking up any of the Emperor's Children, I don't think, but maybe I will get enticed, you know? Sometimes those sort of things happen when you like look at it and you're like, I haven't had a haircut in a while. You guys aren't wrong. Trying to decide if I should let it grow out or if I should just shave all of it off. I feel like those are the best options. Which one do we go with, Chet? It is kind of in that awkward, like, reasonable but also not long type of length right now. Gets a bit messy. Okay, you think I should just let it grow? Yeah, maybe I'll let it grow. I've never had like long hair, you know? Okay. I'm pretty pleased with this. I think it looks good. I think it looks nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of a highlight as well on some of the parts up above. Right over here. I want to have a nice sharp edge here without going into the orange too much. I may have to like re-stipple some of the orange if I mess it up, but I use the side of the brush mostly. Create like a separate space between the orange and the purple. Okay. The hem? Is this called a hem? I think this is the hem of the shirt. or cloak, or cloth, whatever it is. It looks like a metallic purple. Yeah, it's a bit shiny right now, that's the problem. So that's what I was trying to say earlier. I used a few different brands of paints, and I think I glooped on the shade paint in particular a little bit too much. And when it dries up, it creates like a bit of a weird shiny look. So when we add the varnish to it, everything will have the same finish. And it'll look a little bit, like you see how it has like a little bit of gloss, but only in the recesses, like only in the shadows? That's not good. I have a varnish, and I'm actually thinking about it. I'm not sure what I should do here. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. I have a varnish called Ultra Matte by AK. And Ultra Matte is ultra matte, like it's matte, as you may have already guessed. Now I think it looks nice, but it also makes a lot of the colors look a little dull. I'm not sure if I could mix that with something else to make it slightly less shiny, or slightly less matte rather, slightly more shiny, but what do you think would look good here? Do you think an ultra matte look would actually be nice? I think it might actually look kind of cool because it is all pretty much all fabric and skin. But I'm not sure exactly what the best course of action would be. I'm thinking about just giving it a shot with Ultra Matte, and then if I don't like it, I guess I can change it, but just wonder if it would be too matte. But then again, the colors are pretty bright, so if it's like slightly more muted, maybe the cloak would turn more gray, but I don't think that would be the end of the world. Might actually look kind of nice. I'm not sure. I think I'll give that a shot, and then we'll have to do that after we do, well, at least all of the purple here. It's not that much more work. We're nearly done, actually, with all of the purple. It's a bit tricky to paint this little erased section here. Just trying to add a little touch of a highlight there. Yeah, I think that's okay. Doesn't make sense to have too much of a bright highlight here anyways for these bottom areas. Yep. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Trying to go around the bottom here. His memory is still shadow banned, by the way. Memory mentioned yesterday on Discord that apparently no one could see her messages. But she was typing in the chat. She was chatting earlier? Ah, okay. I was like, oh, finally. No, I mean, clipped and shipped. Okay. I think that bottom area is looking pretty nice as well. That's what she said. Look, you're so funny. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What a comedy show. Try to mirror it a little on the other side. Okay, very good.